Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another We Don't Know What This Is. And so really, this is the closest thing we have to an inbox to icebox, now that I think about it. Sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of taking a nice, relaxing stroll in the park, and all of a sudden, a whole bunch of ducks just get particularly upset with you and come after you to ruin your day.
Oh, look, honey, it's the whole pack of ducks. Hey, how's it going? Well,
Did you just get in a fight with the keyboard on behalf of the ducks?
I turned into a duck there. I heard
bits and pieces.
I went all out for that noise because that last game pissed me off, man. I'm serious.
That last one was brutal.
I hate swarm hosts.
We gotta hope for the best here on Abyssal Reef. Top left, we've got. Well, we're hoping the game isn't this. It's the Blue Terran, awful.
Yep.
And at the bottom right, we have the Red Terran, the TVT, Angry Duck.
Yes.
Down, in the bottom right. It's looking normal game-ish.
I think so. I think so. And I'm
so
okay with that.
TVT.
I'm okay with the little normal game sent in by you guys. Guys, we need some spice, man. I've been saying this 2 weeks in a row. Send in those replays to lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com. We need the spice. We need the crazy builds. We need the wild stuff. All right? Send them in. Have your chance to get cast. Make it unique. We need them. I only can handle so many swarm hosts in my life. Please. Thank you.
We had more than enough of a dose of that last game. We don't need to be reminded how absolutely brutal swarm host cheese can be. But we witnessed it. The fisting was real. The cases were real.
Oh, yeah.
The swarm hosts were final.
Oh, it was. The guy just straight raged out, too. He just straight raged out. Well, listen, if you're going to send him in.
This game is so solved, by the way, that these two Reapers are being sent out at nearly identical times.
I mean, you get a Rax, you get a Reaper. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like putting down your first gateway.
But within, it's still impressive to me that this game is so mechanicked out in the first few moments that even in the lower leagues, it can be within, everything is within a few hundred milliseconds to a second of one another. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. Oh,
well, this guy is pulling
strong.
Wow, he got a surround with that. So it was actually kind of worth it with that pull because he did not have any other units out, and that could have been real bad for him. Angry Duck really should have paid more attention there. I think he might have been a little too fixated on what was going on over here.
Yeah.
But if that was the case, he could have done a lot of damage because it would have taken, look, the Marines would have taken more time to get out. He could have killed 3 or 4 of the SCVs or made them pull. Not to mention throwing bombs in there, just kind of blow them up sort of around to take more time to gather more minerals. So very well played there by Awful. It's usually not a smart life choice to pull so many SCVs off the mineral line way over here. I can see if the Reaper's kind of flirting a little bit up in this area and you can try and get a weird surround. But yeah, the gamble paid off. So good on him. We got Angry Duck getting a third base. So this is about as normal gets. We got one guy macroing a little heavier than the other. Got the starport finishing up. And we've got 2 Hellions. So I think we're going to see a little drop-a-reno happening sooner than later here for Awful. I don't see why you would just get a bunch of Hellions to do a run-by against Terran. I think it's probably going to be dropped into the base. And we do have now a 4th going down for Angry Duck. Wow. Okay.
Angry Duck is so upset, he's just becoming a slumlord, Mr. Maximus Black. He's now on that 4th base, and he ain't even renting. He's just taking up space.
Damn.
He's just actually interested in the land value, but in order to keep it, he had to put a building on it. That's the kind of upsetty spaghetti Angry Duck is. He's very upset about all things, and to be honest, I don't blame him. But that is a 4th, and in a TVT, a quick 4th like that kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
but
4 minutes and 30 seconds?
Thankfully, it's against Awful, who is living up to his name currently and not really posing any particular threat, as he looks to be getting ready for some sort of drop, but with only one dropship and with the enemy at his doorstep, it won't be happening soon enough.
Ooh, cute little maneuver here
cute.
by getting the Reaper up top to have vision, blowing up those 2 SCVs and that structure all right there. No cancel. He's going to drop on top of the siege tanks. Or the siege tank, not plural.
Tank, singular.
Probably not a great idea to focus down on the tank and not the Marines because, you know, a tank is a tank. And this, he really is living up to his name right now because that was an awful defend. Awful.
This is not good by any stretch of the imagination. Now, it's up to Angry Duck as to how he wants to take this. He's going to pick up and move. Unfortunately, he just didn't even A-move. He just regular moved and paid the price. And now that attack is over, Mr. Black. He's going to have to go back home. The Cyclone's going back. Awful looking for the tank. Excuse me, there it is, and he will be able to pick it up unless he just meanders behind him and follows him home like a stalker in the night. And
he's
eventually
gonna
has
boost
a
in
Netflix
front and
special
drop.
that my wife wants to watch.
What special?
I said, or just stalk him like one of those guys on a Netflix special my wife wants to watch.
Yeah, Adam's wife loves to watch those those murder mystery shows, man. I can do them, but
If I randomly don't show up one day.
If Adam cannot pay for the godforsaken honeymoon that he's got to go on here real soon.
Monopoly Go! Link in the description below, unless you want to see me on a Netflix special.
Oh man, yeah. Well, she will be questioned. That's for sure. If you disappear.
Yeah.
I'll be asking some questions.
Very true. I'm asking some questions, like what the fuck is Awful doing right now, Mr. Black? After that first attack, it looks like he just got a bit gun shy, and now he doesn't want to really move out at all and just kind of turtle.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what happens. You get a little gun shy, you know? The guy came over.
Follow-up question.
Oh boy.
What the fuck is Angry Duck doing?
Well, he's just, like you said, slumming it up. He just wants all the real estate right now. You know, I mean, is he saturated on any of them? No. No.
Is he building a BC?
No. BC? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Wow, he's going to be building several BCs. Oh my goodness. You know what this is? This is the thing where Awful should be losing this game. But he's probably going to win because of the sheer amount of macro that Angry Duck is doing. And instead of building units, he's just building structures. Which, okay, but you can't just expand the whole map. Like, I don't know, bro.
I mean, great news. He can afford to lose several of these bases right now. And at this point, Awful is thinking, hey, you know, I got this nice pickup here. I can start my slow creep in. Unfortunately for him, Angry Duck has his own units sitting there waiting. He can only push so far forward. And the bigger problem is that he's about to have at least one BC in his base, which I think is already there doing damage as we speak.
Yep, you're right. 7 SCV kills. He teleported his way out of the other side of the map. And now he is flying into the I don't like this at all. I never liked this in StarCraft. Yes. Yeah. Like, it literally just should not be able to go past where your average unit cannot reach it, right? Because it's scummy. And I'm not even just talking about that from a Terran standpoint. I'm talking like Protoss, War Prisms, you know, Mutas, Liberators, BCs, any of that stuff. Like, you should just not be able to do that, especially as Terran flying structures to the corner of the map. You should be able to just attack it from virtually anywhere. Skeezy. I don't like it. But it's part of the game,
no,
so accept it.
It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh my god, did he just...
All right.
Oh my
Lost
god.
a couple.
He was obviously distracted. Mm-hmm. And lost that BC, otherwise there's no real reason to. He very clearly could have just jumped out at that point and did not. But he is building now 5 Vikings instead. Did he just give up on BCs, I guess?
Okay.
This is a strange game. He's building another base. This is a Angry Duck. And you know what happened? Angry Duck heard your cries, Mr. Black. He said, I heard that Mr. Black said that he's tired of this English-ass, unspiced, flavorless food being sent into the inbox. He wants some spice in his life because he can't eat it normally because he'll shit himself dry of dysentery.
Ooh, been there, done that.
I'm gonna give him some spice he can consume in the form of StarCraft, and by God, he is doing it right now. I don't know what the hell his game plan is beyond this, but he is building a command center everywhere. That is a lot of mules, by the way.
It's all mules.
And I don't know if his new plan is just Vikings. I haven't seen any more BCs. Like, how do you get all the way up to BC tech and then abandon that shit for Viking?
I don't know, brother. He's still sitting on 106 supply, like, for depots. There we go. Now he's at 121.
Minerals and gas.
Like, wait a second, Adam. I gotta pause. Adam, you know what I just realized?
Oh no. Okay.
It took me this long because I'm thinking to myself, what is going on? What is this guy doing? Can you guess what it is? People in the comment section, guess what this guy is doing right now. Adam, what do you think? First thing that comes to my mind.
Well,
and if it's nothing, then that's fine. You can say nothing. But I know what this is now.
Are you like the reference to like the 11 Nexi thing?
No.
Is this another version of that? No.
No. Think about it.
Is he getting ready to
look
planetary
around.
Fortod?
No. Look around the base. Are you picking up? Are you?
I got to be honest, Mr. Black. My back is bad, and I'm definitely not picking up what you're putting down. What is it? Let me in on this.
This is actually starting to get impressive. This is because when you just mentioned he's doing something wild because we've been asking for the spice. Let me continue this.
Yes,
it's hitting me now, dude. The guy has one fucking supply depot, and he's using command centers to get more food. What? He's only building command centers to get more supply. He's got
That's
one.
That's what Nova War says I don't think I've ever come up with personally.
No, and it's impressive. Like, one supply depot. That's why he's building so many command centers. And the crazy thing is, his opponent is so fixated on killing expands that he's not ever making it into the main. And he's just throwing down mules because if he builds SCVs, it takes supply. So he's using all the mules to gather the minerals. He's only got a certain amount of SCVs to gather gas, and he's doing the rest.
Holy shit, you're right.
One supply depot dreams, bro.
What an absolute mad lad. Oh, but what, like, he landed all of those Vikings. Went in, cleaned up.
Oh,
now you go back
my
into air
goodness.
and clean up the rest. Oh my God.
Oh,
what
wow.
Okay, if I came up with this is an idea I can legitimately say I don't remember ever even having passed through my mind.
No, you didn't. We've never done this.
What would I have even called this?
I think just like one depot dreams, man. A one depot dream. I don't know. Come up with a name. Comment section.
I have to come up with a name. Yeah,
comment section. Come up with it. The best one.
The next time we do a stretch goal for more Nova War says in the future, I'm gonna have to pull this one out of the bag. This is crazy work.
Because the game, I was like, why is this guy doing this? But now it's infinitely more impressive. Because this is tough.
Makes so much more sense.
This is really, really tough to do. And these Vikings do so much damage. And he's got a lot of them now. He was going to go into BC, but he probably realized, like, oh, shit, my opponent's getting quite a bit. If I just try and get BC, I might have 3 of them, but it's not going to be enough. He is building stuff everywhere, and it's overwhelming his opponent. He's getting all orbital commands, no planetary fortods, and he's muling up. And that's how, like, look at the plus down here. Like, he's getting so many minerals, and now he's trying to attack, which is Vikings. Vikings will melt a planetary fortress very quickly, but does he have enough? He pulls the SCVs off, so he is able to get rid of the third, and now it is just a natural in the main. He is going to be able to clean up all these Vikings, but he's going to be able to just produce more and more and more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, all the bases. He's missing 2.
Listen, you know what the name has to be? It has to be, Nova War says, Slumlord. It has to be called Slumlord. There's no other way around it. You've got to go with that. I mean, this is crazy work, though.
I like it. It's winning. 132 supply.
Okay, we asked for the spice, and it is being delivered now. What bothers me a bit is that he's sitting on over 2,000 minerals and gas, and could just be. He could have won by now.
Yeah, well, he's about to, I think, with this army.
And this next push is probably enough to make that happen anyway. But otherwise, the execution, well done. The switch off of the BCs when he knew it was probably not going to be fast enough to get out. He's building more starports now. But shit, dude, I like it.
No, I do.
This
great.
is what we needed.
Yes.
We needed the spice, and he's delivering that shit like a fucking ship out of Britain 500 years ago.
Yeah, no, and I don't even know if it's Nova War says anymore. I think it's Angry Duck says for this one,
It is an Angry Duck says, it is. And he says, I'm going to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's a kind of a cool series. It's like maybe the viewer says, and they come up with a build, and then at the end of all of them, I try out their builds.
Whoa, genius. Hold on.
Yeah.
Nintendo as a company used to force their developers to actually send a VHS tape of them beating their game before they would be greenlit to be released on the NES. Okay? You know what happens here? We can do the LAGTV community says, but you have to send in a game of you actually doing it and succeeding, or at least being mildly successful with it.
I like it.
And we'll know if you're staging that shit, so you better be careful. We done watched thousands of games. We can sniff that shit out, but I think that's what we might have to think about doing, Mr. Black. That sounds like a good idea.
That's a great idea. Angry Duck. This is one of the better games in the last several weeks, just from the creativity of it. I just liked, dude, it's one supply depot. It didn't even hit me until I noticed, why is he on such low, why is he supply blocked for so long? And I'm like, oh my God, that's what it is right there. And that's it. He was just getting food or supply from all of these command centers, and he managed to get to 196. So he's pretty much had the ability to max out from the sheer amount of command centers. Well played, Angry Duck. Angry Duck, you may have just spawned a whole new up-and-coming series on the LAGTV. You might go down in LAGTV history. So, ladies and gentlemen, get on out there, play some wild games, and if you never know, it might turn that in. I think it's a good idea, Adam. I think it's a good idea.
It could happen.
All right,
we could make that work.
Well, we're gonna make this next. We still got another game to go. So, guys, hit that like. This deserves a like. Hit that dang like button. Go check out Monopoly Hegel. Link in the description below, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.